Combat Night!
To pull it off, but he's itching to fight, and so he took this fight basically today.
Yeah, and even John Morea, his opponent, you know, he had 2 opponents back out on him. So at least, you know, both of these guys, maybe not the fight that they wanted, but it's a fight nonetheless.
There.
Yeah, both of these fighters are definitely not – they're definitely not holding back. And these here, even though it's a Muay Thai, these are three-minute rounds. Both of these guys smiling back and forth as they exchange punches and kicks. Mikey Conlon taking the center of the Combatagon here as John Morea is fighting, backing up as he pressures him up against the cage. That teep to the stomach there.
Well timed.
Yeah, Mikey Conlon looking very composed here as he takes the center of the Combatagon. John Morea's got to do a better job of not being so content with his back up against the cage. You want to stand in the center where you have enough room to work. Here he goes. As now he's landing kicks of his own from the center. Now John Morea is taking and there, the last 10 seconds round. There, both of these gentlemen are going back and forth. Yeah, that one there could be anybody's. I would give the edge there to Mikey Conlon just due to his, you know, command of the center of the Combatagon there. But nothing against John Morea that he stood there toe-to-toe with him. But it just depends. You know, some judges, you know, they give that octagon, that Combatagon, you know, control and efficiency more so to the person who's able to establish, excuse me, dominance. So they might give that round, especially in a round that's back and forth tough there. They'll give the round to the person who is just able to hold his own in the center there. It doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, one guy landed more punches or more damage than the other. He just was able to just plant his feet and establish control. But Mikey Conlon here up and ready to go before John Morea. So that right there, you know, does cardio play an issue there for John Morea? Both of these gentlemen here grinning at each other, ready to throw down some more in this second round.
Let's see what that left hook does for Mikey Conlon.
Yeah, that last, you know, 2 seconds there, he right at the bell, he landed that left hook.
Mikey Conlon checked that kick and then ate on that leg of
Yeah, he's doing a good job of mixing up the kicks and the punches. He lands a couple punches low to the leg of John Morea, but then comes up high just right there with those hands. He's ripping the body and coming over the top.
He's just looking really crispy.
Yeah. John Morea just got to do a good job. He attempts to sweep there. He has to do a better job here of not backing up against the cage. Because the more so that he backs up against the cage, the more punches, the more momentum that Mikey Conlon starts to build up. It's not going to be so good for John Morea. Those teeps are going to start to do damage.
They really are.
And
he's
definitely
timing
after the
them well.
Yeah, after the first round, you could definitely see John Morea there on the stool there. It looks like those teeps, those body shots inflicted by Mikey Conlon definitely did some damage. As you start to, and these guys are definitely keeping a high pace. As these rounds start to go on, you start to heavy breathe in those rib muscles.
Mikey Conlon talking to the corner of John Morea for a moment.
He definitely feels that, you know, cockiness and confidence. There's a fine line between cockiness and confidence. Can, you know, work to the betterment of a fighter there. When you feel invincible and confident, you know, there's nothing that can stop you. So that allows you to fire off your punches and really open up the full toolbox and range of your skills. But sometimes you don't want to get too confident or too cocky then, whereas you're showboating, and then, you know, anything could happen. A spinning heel kick, a lucky overhand right could happen.
Larry got nicked there on that low kick attempt.
After that second round there, I'd give both of those first 2 rounds there to Mikey Conlon. And as you see here, Mikey Conlon is fresh, especially since he's been preparing for his pro debut 3 5-minute rounds. These 3 2-minute rounds here are going to seem like a cakewalk to him. And here we go into this 3rd and final round in this Muay Thai bout. John Morea opens up with some kicks there. But once again, Mikey Conlon looking composed. But John Morea now is putting on the pressure. He possibly knows that he's down 2 rounds to none, so he's got to put the pressure on. If he wants to win this fight here, he needs a finish. John Morea is picking up the pace now. He knows he needs it.
Who knew this was the fight we needed?
Yeah. You could definitely tell cardio is not an issue. Both of these gentlemen are able to land punches and kicks nonstop at will. But now heading into the last 30 seconds of this 3rd round, it seems like John Morea is starting to pick it up a notch and getting the edge here on Mikey Conlon. But I wonder, is it a little bit too little too late as Mikey pulled away in those early first 2 rounds?
Yeah, this is the first clinching we've seen at all.
Yeah.
Any dip in really the pace at all.
Last 10 seconds here. Mikey is still swinging.
Oh.
Swinging for the fences there. Sort of like playing possum. What a great job by both of these fighters here. But I'd give the edge here to Mikey Conlon.
Decision, a unanimous decision at that, for your winner out of the blue corner, out of red corner, sorry, red corner, red corner, Mikey Conlon. Red corner, Mikey Conlon. My fault. You know he lost though. My fault. Like, I'm just.